Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I am back again with another commentary. It's pretty late right now, so I'm not going to be my loud and proud self. And basically, this is not going to be a long commentary either. It's not very formal. I just wanted to have a brief conversation with you guys. I tweeted out about an hour ago. I said something like the Big Four, and I named Optic Gaming, Team Envyus, Curse Las Vegas, and Complexity Live, and I said if any of these four teams don't make it out of regionals, I will be extremely shocked. Now, I got a lot of people that agreed with me and a lot of people that didn't. A lot of people said TK should be in there instead of Curse Las Vegas, and everybody was happy, of course, that Optic Gaming was in there. That was the biggest thing, is Optic Gaming is in there. And so I kind of wanted to have a little conversation with you guys, even though it's one-sided, because yeah, you can't really say anything back to me. So if this was an argument or a debate, I win. But I just wanted to have a conversation with you guys, and I'm sure you're going to get in the comments, and that's really what I like about you guys, is that, you know, we can talk this out. And so I want to tell you why I call these teams the Big Four, and what makes them different than SB, TK, FaZe, and Justice Pro, and then even the teams below that, like your Sigmas, your Curse NYs, your Little Kids Daycares. Even though Curse Youth is not going to be playing at regionals because they can't qualify for COD Champs, but if those four teams don't make it, I will be extremely shocked. And let me tell you why. So basically, the easiest way to say it is those teams, those rosters, and I just noticed this tonight when I was on my way home, they're stacked with multiple championships. I mean, think about it. So let's start with the easiest one, Complexity. Now, I don't even have to give reason for why Complexity is in my top four. And some people were tweeting at me like, well, Complexity's playing really bad right now, and LV's playing really... Okay, guys, they've been playing in this league. I think LV has played 6 games. They're 3-3 or matches, 6 matches. They're like 9-15, which is pretty bad, you know, in map count. But they're barely into this thing. They're going to play so many matches, it's going to be ridiculous. And they're online. And so think about Complexity. Complexity's doing bad as well. They're like 3rd to last, and Curse Las Vegas is last. So they're 10th, and Complexity is 8th in this current Pro Circuit Season 1. And so Complexity, though, if you look at Aches and TP, these two guys, the greatest duo in Call of Duty, these two guys have won 12 championships together, and they've played together for 24 tournaments since 2010. So there's a little bit of chemistry, probably. Them and Crim6 combined have won every single major LAN tournament since COD Champs of last year. They got 4th place in COD Champs, and they've won every major LAN that's taken place after that. Now, they did lose at PAX Invitational up here in Seattle, but that was not a major LAN. However, I'm not taking away from Unite because they beat them, and you're actually going to hear me make some points about the players on that team that beat Complexity. So you've got Aches, TP, and Crim6, who have won 9 of the last 10, and they haven't lost in a year. They haven't lost a LAN in a year. If they lose regionals, if they don't win it, if there's like a winner, I don't know how that would work, because basically the top 8, they might as well just not even play anymore. But if there's a winner, then, and it's Complexity, then they literally, from COD Champs to COD Champs, will have won every LAN in between. And so, and technically the regionals is a part of COD Champs, so they've already won every single LAN. So Complexity, I don't even need to talk about Karma. Karma's got 5 championships himself. So you've got every single player on their team has no less than 5 championships. They're winners. They're stacked with championships. So let's go to the next team, which would be Curse Las Vegas. Now, they're not playing that good in the pro circuit right now. However, you've got Parasite with, I believe, 5 championships. Killer with the same. Miracles with 4 championships. And then their 4th is Ricky with 1 championship, which happens to be the one team that beat Complexity in the last year. Their only loss in the last year, Ricky was on the team that beat them. So you've got Curse LV stacked with multiple championships. So let's go to the next team I mentioned, Envyus. Now, yes, you've got Study, the new guy. He's new to the game. He doesn't have a championship yet. He definitely has the possibility of getting one. Envy actually is playing amazing right now, and I hope they're not the new Optic that plays amazing online right before a tournament and then plays bad on LAN. But I don't think that's going to happen. You've got Merc with 5 or more championships. You've got Rambo with 9 championships. And you've got Nameless with 1 championship, and that 1 championship was the team that beat Complexity in the last year. So there's only 8 players who have won a championship in the last calendar year. Nameless is one of them. He's one of those 8 players. So you've got Envy stacked with multiple championships. And then the last team is Optic Gaming. And Optic Gaming, Nadeshot has 1 championship. Imbos has 1 championship, and that championship was on the team that beat Complexity in the last year. One of 8 players to win a championship in the last calendar year. Imbos is one of those players. And then you've got Clayster. Do I even need to talk about Clayster? Clayster has 7 championships and 2nd place at MLG Columbus when he was not on Complexity. He took 2nd place. So in the last calendar year, either Clayster has 7 first place finishes and 2 second place finishes. That's not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too bad. Then you've got Scumpy with, I believe, 11 championships on various teams since Black Ops 1. So, multiple championships. Here's the deal. Name another team that has that many multiple MLG winners on their squad. FaZe, no. JCap's got multiple championships, but FaZe, nope. Let's see, who else do we've got? SB, Justice, no. Curse NY, Who else did you guys name? TK, nope. They've got a lot of 2nd places, but no championships. And so here's the deal. Those teams, I call them the Big 4 because they know how to win on LAN. They know how to win tournaments. And you may say the rosters are completely different, and you're right. However, it has ended up that the players that have all these championships in their hands are all on the same 4 teams. If you pick the top 5 players right now and you didn't pick from those 4 teams, people would be like, well, who else are you going to pick? What do you mean? What other team are you going to pick from? Are you going to pick like Saints, or are you going to pick FaZe Classic? And then it comes down to the LeBron argument. They haven't won. You know, give me somebody that's won. Give me somebody that has a victory. And so that's why I call those teams the Big 4. Is not just because they're the biggest names in Call of Duty. No, it's because they've won and they're proven winners. And there's amongst, okay, so we're talking about 4 teams, 16 players, and there's only 3 players, I believe, or 4 players amongst all those players that have less than 2 championships. And Study is the only one on any of those 4 teams that has not won a major LAN event. 1 player out of 4 teams that has not won a major LAN event. So I just wanted to share that observation with you guys. That's why I picked those 4. Does TK have a chance? Yes. I'm talking about making it out of regionals. Yes, TK is going to make it out of regionals. If they didn't make it, I would be extremely shocked if I went for number 5, but I would be extremely surprised if the Big 4, if these teams that are stacked with multiple championships and with some of the best players in the game, like a Clayster, like a Crimsix, like a Karma, if they're stacked, like a Rambo, best blitz capper right now. You know, he has the highest average of any player that's playing in this league that's going on right now. Now, Imbos has a higher average than him, but he's played less games than Rambo has. So we got to wait till Imbos plays 3 more games, and then we'll see if he still averages. Rambo's averaging 5.83, I think, right now. And so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. There's a couple of games that are going to be played, but then on Saturday from 1 to 10 o'clock, and I'm probably going to miss most of them, so you guys watch them, update me on Twitter, from 1 to 10 o'clock. All 8 of the 10 teams are going to play on Saturday. So it's going to be just a day full of Call of Duty. It'll almost be like a major event is taking place. It's kind of crazy. And then Sunday there's going to be more games. So it's going to be a great weekend. I just wanted to update you guys on, you know, the Big 4 and why I came up with that and where that kind of came from in that thought process. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.